Well, good day, good day, good day. Good day. If you are catching this on replay, thank you. Give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. We have some easy projects today. Easy projects. Hello, good morning. Let me check to make sure I have sound. Yep, cool. Hello, hello. Easy projects today. Easy things we're going to work on. And I am wanting to share what I created with these. I picked this up from the Dollar Tree, and it is a faux leather in the crafter square section. It comes in multiple colors, and a couple of weeks ago, our Dollar Tree had these on sale, or the Dollar Tree by me had these on sale for what were they? They were pretty inexpensive. They were like 50 cents a piece or something. I guess they were trying to get rid of them. Maybe they weren't selling the way they hoped that they would sell. So we're going to create a couple of projects. I'm just going to show you two things that you can do to utilize this project and create a couple of projects off of this with this Dollar Tree faux leather. So look at how cute this is. This is a utensil holder, and I dialed it up with some bling. So we're going to make this today, and we're going to make a keychain. I'm hoping that this will turn out right. We're going to make a keychain, the love keychain. And of course, you guys know I have to print some of this stuff. I have to do early in order for us to be able to do the video. So I pre-cut everything out of the faux leather from the Dollar Tree first. I pre-cut it all to get it prepared for you. Now, here's the secret. I'm going to move this out of the way, and we will start with the keychain first. The secret to the keychain is, in order to get these fine intrinsic lines to cut evenly and fair and straight, you have to have a new mat. You have to have a new mat. If you don't have a new mat, it will do what this did. And your mat has to be sticky. Maybe use a stronger mat. Your mat has to be sticky. If you don't have a new mat, it'll do what this one did, and the fabric moved on me, and so it's not aligned because the fabric moved. So you want to have a new mat in order to create your keychain. And I just did the love, and then I cut out on the Cricut as well. I cut out the word love in some iridescent rainbow paper. And I tried to do my daughter's name. I must say that didn't work. I don't know why it didn't work. I think it was because of, I don't know. I honestly don't know, because I did everything that I would do normally. I tried to use my rotary blade, and that was giving me the blues. But we're going to go ahead and make this keychain using these Dollar Tree fabrics. And I just have two quick and easy projects for you using this faux leather. The first, I've got it cut out. Now I'm going to use some leather suede glue and try to glue this together to see if this will work. How are you today? Hello, hello. How are you? I'm going to try not to use too much because I don't want it to come out the edges. And this is just going to be a really soft keychain here. Oh, I'm almost messing up already. I printed an extra piece. I cut an extra piece. I cut this out because I wanted to give this a little bit more support. Since this will be, since our keychain is actually, if you make this to actually hold keys, give your middle portion some support in the middle. And I'm going to do that with, oh man, I don't need this kind of day. Wet white here. Wet white. I'm going to give it some support in the middle here. I've got too much glue on it, as you can see. why I was saying I didn't want it to squeeze out that much, but it did. Okay. Put your little keychain hook on there. And then that even got in the glue. Look at what is wrong with me today. I can't get this. I'm doing it upside down. And then line it up. Flip it over here. Make sure that it's lined up. Wipe off my excess glue. Wipe the glue off of there. That's not what I want. And I really want to press and wipe off the excess glue here. I really want to press in this corner. I'm going to press and hold for a few minutes. This is a fabric glue. It's my first time using this, so I hope that it says for craft repairs and adhesive. I hope that it holds, but we'll see. I've never used it before. If not, I've also got over here on the side some E6000 and I got my hot glue gun lined up in case this doesn't work. So this is project number 1, using the faux leather from the Dollar Tree, just giving you some ideas on what you can do if you see that faux leather that's out there. This is number 1. We're creating a keychain. And if you don't have a cutter or a Cricut or a Silhouette, because I know some of you that watch and craft with me, sometimes you say you don't have those machines. If you don't have those items, you don't have to cut. Like you could you can cut out the word love, get an X-Acto knife, and you can cut around and cut this out on with a piece of paper and tape the paper down to your leather, right? Tape the paper down on your leather and then use your X-Acto knife and cut that out. I cut this with my machine so that it would be had cleaner lines. Now, I do notice that this leather glue, it's not drying as fast as I thought it would. So I'm going to put this to the side and we'll come back to this one and see how this turns out in a little bit. All right. So again, for those of you just joining, I picked up this faux leather from the Dollar Tree. And I am trying to make a couple of projects using, they only had blue at my store. Otherwise, I probably would have gotten black because I love black. And, but we'll make it work and we'll see. Okay. So that's one little keychain. That's a beautiful little gift you could give somebody. Let's see. That's one. Now let's make her. I love this. This is so cute to me. I'm going to show you, take out the utensils. This is a utensil holder. And I'm going to show you how I created this. This too is a silhouette project that I cut out on the machine. You can cut this out by hand. You do not have to have the silhouette to cut this out by hand. So I also cut extra pieces of paper to give it more strength. Now, because I just tried this fabric and I don't like this fabric glue, I don't like the length of time that it's taking to dry and or the way that it's sliding around, because even this over here, it's not drying. I got a feeling I'm going to have to hot glue this together instead of using the let's try this one. This is called Fabric Fusion. So I'm going to try to use this now instead of that, which was a leather suede glue. All right. So first of all, I take my pieces. I've cut my pieces off already. And I'm just going to leather this. Let's see. These are added pieces. This doesn't come with the silhouette project, the utensil project, but I want to have some extra pieces. I don't want to do that yet. I want to give it some strength. So I'm going to put this piece of cardboard, cardstock. It's a little heavier to give it a little more strength on it so that it's not so weak. Look at how flimsy this is. Because I want to give it some strength, I'm going to use this cardstock. We're going to I hope you guys are having a good day. As you can see, I'm struggling with my words already. It's how I don't know. You'd be surprised to know that I like speak publicly all the time. And when we get on the video, when the tape comes on, all of a sudden I'm at a loss of usage of language. All right, so that's going to curl a little bit because, of course, it's liquid and it's leather, which is soft. But once we get it all put together, it will dry. It will not. It'll flatten back out. Next, I want to come in with this piece of leather here, just along the edges, because I want to give it a different look on it, give it a better finish. And so we're going to come along the edge here and put this little piece of leather. That glue dried quick. See how fast that dried compared to the other? Because now it doesn't want to stick. So let's put that down. And let's wipe the glue off your hands. Wipe my paper. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. How are you guys doing today? You're awful quiet in the comment section. I am doing wonderful. It's a beautiful day out. I wipe the excess glue off of there as well. And the glue does dry clear, so if you get any excess glue on your paper, it will dry clear. You don't have to worry about that. But I do want to wipe the glue off of the backing here. Okay. So we have our two pieces. We put our back on it to give it some more strength. I'm also going to put a piece of paper on the edging here. So make sure that it has some strength in it as well. Now, that's how that is going to go, like that. But what I would like to do is fold this down so that it has a cleaner edge on the top instead of this raw leather. So we're going to try that. And I am going to use both hot glue and my fabric glue. I picked this little stick of glue up. I think I got this at Joann Fabrics, Fabric Fusion. It says that it's washable and it has no residue. Huh. It's working pretty good so far. It's washable with no residue. Okay. So we're going to move our... This is just going to give us some extra strength. You do not have to do this if you decide to make this project. You can absolutely use the project without putting this piece of paper in between it. But I want the extra strength. And I'm going to run a piece of glue, hot glue, down the side here as well to help it dry and stick faster. And I'm going to spread the hot glue out a little bit with my little tool that I have here. Okay. Trust me, trust me. So this is just ideas of things you can do with the faux leather at the Dollar Tree. Some ideas of things that you can do when you see these little projects out there. This works. This is going to be cute. Hold on. Don't leave. Don't leave. Stay with me. This is going to be adorable. Just a little idea. Talk to me in the comment section too. You guys are quiet today. All right. I'm going to fold that up. Awesome. Okay. And now I want this because I want it to have a clean look. I want to fold this down inside I'm going to use both glues again so that they work together. All right. I'm going to make sure to get your edges, because you want your edges to be in locked down good. You don't want those to lift up. So make sure to put enough glue on your edges and smooth it out so that it dries flat. Look at my hot glue, how that's making that. Yeah. Oh, why'd that gum up like that? That's gross. All right, this is live. Let's see. Okay. But I don't know why that gummed up like that. Let's put some more glue on it. I'm trying to use hot glue because I want it to dry faster, but if you have time, I would recommend using a stronger fabric glue, E6000, something like that. Make sure that your corners are even. You don't want your corners to stick out on the ends. So make sure that those are even. And I am not sure why this glue, it's sticking to my fingers pretty well, but it's not sticking to this fabric like it's supposed to. Definitely is sticking to my fingers well. Okay. And that's going to line up like that. Let me get in shot so you can see. Okay. So now I want to, at this point, you can glue it down, or you can determine if you want to put some bling on it, of which I do. You can see on this one, I put diamond bling across here. I'm going to do something very similar with this one. Now this one, I used some rhinestones on a string. And these are very cute. And I think I'm going to do that again, but I also want to put a little more bling on it with this strip. Now, if you can make these as many as you have for your table. You may have to get, I was able to cut 2. You may be able to get 3 depending on the size you make them out of your, out of this kit, out of one package. But you definitely want to buy, I always try to buy an extra of anything because you just never know if something happens and you run out, or you have to fix an error. So don't ever buy just enough. Buy 1 or 2 extras. And does that mean you'll have more craft supplies sitting around your house? Yes. But then maybe later you can do a project with that same piece of material. So I've glued the back side. I'm sorry, I don't realize I'm getting out of the frame there. Hi, Joyce. Good to see you. I've glued the back side. Now I'm going to glue this side. I hate hot glue because of the webs and the strings, but sometimes it's one of the only tools and products that you can actually use to get what you want done. Okay. Get the what glue? Hot glue strings. All right. That's looking good. That won't stay down. Let's try it again. Let's glue it in there again. Well, now it'll stay down because it's, of course, a lot in there this time. Of course, it'll stay now because it's got extra and it's coming out now. Of course, Sharon, it's just the par for the course of the day. This is the kind of day that it's going to be, I guess, for crafting. Of course, now look at that. Look at how much glue squeeze out I have on that. Good thing, it's the inside. Bad thing, it's squeezing out. All right. I want it to dry so that it doesn't glue my project shut. So, oh my God, I hate these things all over me. I got it. All right. Yeah, look at how cute that is. happened here? Something got on there. Look at how cute that's going to be. That's simple and easy. Okay, so you can decorate it all the way. If you want, you could run rhinestones on the side, all the way down the front. You could run another strip of rhinestone down the bottom. Let's see. What are you thinking, Joyce? You're talking to me today. You're the only one talking to me today. So what should we do on the sides here? Should we run another strip? You could even run a strip back behind here, which is what I think I will do. That'll be cute. Yeah, let's do that. And cut it off. There. That's cute. Yeah, that's going to be cute. Okay. Or maybe is it overkill? I don't know. Let's see if we put our utensils in here. How would that look? That's how it'll look without it in there. If we put our utensils in, this is how it'll look with it. Yep, we're going to do it. It just adds another layer of bling. And I think I might run one across the top too. So let's move our utensils out the way. Put a little glue here. And a little glue here. Take our diamond wrap and run it to the edge and to the edge there. There's one. And we'll do the same thing. I think at the top, though, I'll just do a single thread, a single line instead of two. And then I'm also going to make sure that I cut. I'm going to cut really close to the edge on the diamond wrap here to get some of the little extra strings off of it. I used to have an online craft store, so I had tons of glitter, glue, diamond wrap. I have so much of this stuff. It's unbelievable because, of course, my store being online, it was out of my house, and so I have extras of everything. So I just use it to have fun with because I ran out of time to be able to. I don't have time to do the store. All right, there we go. So now we have our project. Now we're going to glue it all together. It looks good. I'm going to hot glue it on the sides, but again, if I were you, I would use an E6000 or something that will give you a more permanent hold. I'm just hot gluing for the ease and quick of the video so that we can see how this will turn out prior to it being a long video. All right. And then we'll just glue it down and make sure that it's holding. And let that dry. I don't know what I got on there. This is going to be a beautiful piece to add to your Christmas. You can do this in Christmas colors. You can do it. Hi, happy Sunday, Divine One. Today we are making a couple of things out of the Dollar Tree faux leather. Just showing you a couple of projects. Right now we're making utensil holders. Here's the one that I made before I came online. And this is the one that I'm blinging up and making with you guys right now. You could use, you could absolutely put put your logo if you have a family logo or a family crest. You could put that on there and put this on your dinner table. This just adds a little bit of class. Remember, we're classy to your dinner table and makes your guests, elevates your dinner table just one layer, right? Look at how pretty that is. It just elevates your dinner table. And you have so much empty space here that you could do anything you want with. Now, this isn't for that. This was actually for another keychain. But if you wanted to put a name on it, you could. If you wanted to, do multiple colors, like you could have the back one color, you could have this one color. And again, you could make your paper on the inside any color, or you don't have to have the paper on the inside. I think it looks better with the paper on the inside because the leather, this is what it looks like on the back. And you don't really want that to be what people see. Yeah, that doesn't look, it looks unfinished if you let that show on the back. So I put the paper inside of it, but you could definitely do Christmas paper. You could do any kind of like gold or metallic to bling it up. You don't have to put the diamond wrap on it like I did. You could use something different. So just let your imagination go wild. You see on this one, I use the diamond wrap, or this, on this one, I use the diamond wrap. On this one, I actually use rhinestones, really pretty thin rhinestones on a chain. So let your imagination go wild. When you see this faux leather at the Dollar Tree, pick it up and create a gift. Let's check on our keychain, see how it's doing. Look at that. It's drying. It takes it a little bit longer. I see there's still some wet glue in there, right there. There's still wet glue. It does take it a little bit longer, but it looks like it's drying fairly well. So now we have a keychain that we've made for a loved one as well. And this is just a soft keychain. You don't have to make it as big. You can make it smaller. Golden leather together. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, you could do gold and leather. That would be really pretty. You can cut this out by hand, or you can use your machine and you can make it. You can add your initial for sure. That would work. Kwanzaa, you could absolutely add your crest, your initial on here, your name. If you guys have, if you have a stencil, or you could create a stencil with your Cricut. Oh my God, listen, I have an idea. Hear me out. Hear me out on this. Okay. All right. We're talking now. And put this up. Put this glue up. These are the two projects that I have had for you today with this faux leather that I found. But you could create a stencil with your name. Do I have anything here? You can glue the stencil down. You can glue the stencil, and then there's a gold foil. You can put the gold foil on there and stencil that in. Thank you. Yeah, that would look really cute. The black would look really cute if I had it on a rainbow. If the rainbow will look really cute if I had it on black. I agree with you. Let me see. I want to show you guys. I want to show you. I just thought about this. I want to show you what we could do if we. I'm looking for something, you guys. I'm sorry. That's why you don't see me here. I'm looking to show you what we could do if we had a stencil with our on this faux leather. Okay, this is my scrap piece that I had just used to design. What am I gonna do? Okay, bear with me. I think I got it. I think I have. Hold on a minute, you guys. Hold on. I think I know. I'm looking for. Okay, let's take this. No, that's not going to work. Baby boy's not going to work. I don't want to do that. I don't want to mess him up. I don't want to print anything because the printer is so freaking loud. But we'll do it. Here, I'll show you. If you guys hold on and talk to me in the comments, I'm going to show you what I mean when I say you can make the stencil. You can stencil something with this. If you have a stencil, or if you have a flip, and I'm going to my silhouette. I'm getting ready to print something out really fast for you. This was not going to be part of the plan, but I just thought about this while we were on here working. Let me make this smaller. While we were on here talking, I just thought about a way that you could make your projects. Like you can make this on your project, right? This is a scrap piece of vinyl, so I'll use this one. All right, we're going to make this. It's going to get loud because these machines are loud, you guys. I don't know why they're so loud, but they are. I'm going to put this on vinyl. You can't see what I'm doing because I don't have my screen set up to show you and work. So you just have to bear with me for a minute. Just hang in there. I promise you it'll be worth it. I think. That might be a big promise that I'm making, but I think it'll be worth it. I think. All right. So we'll cut this really fast. I'm just going to cut the word love, and hopefully it won't be too loud in the background, but you can see this is going to be fun to do. I'm going to try. Okay. We have our scrap piece of leather. We're going to try this. Yep. Done. Okay. Did it cut anything? I don't even know if it cut. It didn't cut. I hate when my machine does that. You guys went through all of that and heard nothing, and it cut nothing. Sometimes I don't understand these machines. Sometimes they act so finicky, and especially I'm under pressure because I'm online with you guys and I want to get this done for you. And so now I feel pressure. I feel pressure. All right, I'm going to try the second one. I'm not going to fool with trying to figure out why that one didn't cut. We'll go here and try a different one. And let me get my Mod Podge. Yeah, Mod Podge. That's Mod Podge. And let me get a brush. Let me get a brush. And then let's see if it cut here. Hold on, just trust me for a moment. I know you're like, Sharon, we're here. Okay. Yep, you got to cut. All right, let's put that there. I think this is going to be, we're going to try something. We're just trying it, right? So now what I want to do is I am going to take out the word love and try to leave all my other pieces in there. I'm going to try it on this one. Now, you wouldn't use love, of course. You would use your name, or you use whatever you want to use, right? You'd use whatever you wanted to use. I'm going to use love because it was the word that I had already had printed up on my computer, and that makes it less time for you guys to have to bear with me. But I think this will be cool. All right, so we got love. I'm varnishing it down because I want to make sure to pick up all my little small pieces. Take it off the back. And I'm going to put it on here. This is a sample, so we'll see what happens. Let's varnish it down. You guys, I save like all these little bitty pieces of thing, all these little pieces of vinyl, all this extra stuff, just because I want to, you never know when you need it. And here's a proven reason right here of why I save it, because I'm using it and hadn't even planned on it. All right. So, yeah, I'm not going to fight with this. Now I'm going to take some Mod Podge. Ah, that was smart. Jesus Christ. That was really smart. Okay. Yeah, that's smart. Way to go, Sharon. Thank you. I mean to tell you, like, this is crafting for real. I know sometimes when I say this every week, I think when you guys see these little 5-minute videos, when we chop them down and you get to see this stuff in 5 minutes, you don't see all of this that happens right here. Like all of these stupid things. Like I just made that. That was like a dumb rookie move that I squoze it out like that, but whatever. All right. So we're going to put the Mod Podge across. I'm wiping some of the excess off of there. We're putting the Mod Podge across our love, right? Trust me, this is going to be neat. This is going to be cool. At least in my mind, it's going to be cool. I'm practicing this with you. Don't hold me to it if it's not. Now, let me get my gold foil paper. Hold on a second. I got to get my gold foil paper. Where are you, gold foil? Gold foil, where are you? If you've ever used gold foil, you know this stuff is very light, airy, and it flies all over the place. And you don't need much of it. But you get your gold foil and you stick it onto your project. And then peel it back. I'm going to peel that back. You don't need much of this. It's very light, very airy. Okay. And it sticks to everything too, so be careful. All right. Make sure that it gets onto your Mod Podge. And then I'm going to come along the side here. And I'm going to peel off very slow. Peel off very slowly. Oh, I guess maybe I better wait for it to dry. Okay, let's wait for it to dry, you guys. Don't go too fast. Slow your road, Sharon. Slow your road. Slow your road. So our keychain is drying pretty good. It's got some gaps in it. I don't think that I like that leather glue that I used. I'm going to use the E6000. Because see how that has gaps in it there? And the leather glue still isn't dry. If you're going to try to recreate this with the faux leather, use a stronger glue than the suede leather glue, unless I'm not using it properly. But it doesn't look like it's drying as if I wish it, as it should, in my opinion. Now we've been on for 38 minutes. We started that project first. We started that one first, and it's still not dry. So I'm not sure that that would be the type of glue that I would purchase. I use this one. Not a fan. I'm going to put a little bit of E6000 on my stick, and I'll run some E6000 around this. Yeah. I mean, if you make this as a gift for somebody, you want it to be able to hold up. You don't want it to fall apart or crack apart, and especially on the end, because you need the end to be sealed good. But it's holding on this end. Maybe I just didn't get it on there well. I don't know. But now we know we got that on there. Cool. Oh, you're welcome. Let's see. Now, let's see if this is dry enough. We're going to peel slowly. Peel slowly. Peel it slowly. It is. Okay, it's coming. I know it's upside down for you guys, but I just needed to be able to see for a minute here what I'm doing. I'm peeling it slowly. Let's see. Somehow I got a word that looks funny. Peel. You'll get the gist. You'll take your sweet time. Take your time when you do this yourself at home, but you understand, you'll get a gist of what it will do for you. And then get the piece out the middle. Yeah, because it wasn't quite dry on the bottom there, but you get the point, right? Yeah, it sticks where you don't want it to stick, though. Jesus Christ. It works great where you don't want it to. So I think if I had let it dry more, you'd be, oh, I got this little guy in here. I got to get that out of there. You'd be able to see the word love much better if I'd let it dry. But because we're on live, I'm just letting it, I'm quickly trying to get it off of there. You get the gist, though, right? I mean, you understand where it's coming from. Does that make sense? So, long and short of the story, when you see the items in the Dollar Tree, that faux leather, there are so many things that you could create with the faux leather. So many different looks you can create. They don't all have to be, you can make your own things. You can make it your own. I'm making a couple things there. The drying does take a moment. This would not look like this if I had allowed it to dry. And you want to make sure that when you put your glue down, that you make sure your stencil, whatever you use for your stencil, is stuck to your project really good so that the glue doesn't go underneath it. So you might want to not put it so heavy on the edge. You can kind of see here that I have some glue run. Let me hold this up. Yeah. You can see where I have some glue runs on there, but we were doing it really quickly and fast. And this was my first time. So I practiced it a couple more times before I used it on the actual project that I wanted to give away. So this is just a practicing thing. But if you wanted to do something like that, of course, this gives you an idea how that would look. You could do it using your family name, your family logo, your first name, an initial. You could just do one letter if you wanted to, but just some ideas of how you could make things work for yourself at home. So in this project today, we made, using the Dollar Tree faux leather, we made a keychain. Really, really cute. I, of course, use this is press-on vinyl, and it's in the rainbow style. So I'll give that to my daughter. I printed it a different way too, where you can see, look at that blue, the love. This is because the way that I put it on the paper. Same paper, exact same paper, or exact same heat vinyl, just cut it out of different sections of the heat vinyl. If I had to cut it this way, this is how that would look. Or excuse me, let me flip it like that. That's how that heat vinyl looks. But I took this blue and light blue section. So we were able to make a keychain, and then we were able to make utensil holders out of the faux leather off of from the Dollar Tree. Those are just a few projects of things that you could use. Let your imagination run wild and make it your own. For $1.25, you could really spruce up your holiday table. For $1.25, you could spruce up your holiday table. You don't have to use the rhinestones or the extra bling or any of that. This is what it would look like without it, but you absolutely could. Only thing that I would say is I use paper on the back. I would absolutely use paper unless you like this look. You might like this look, or if you wanted to, here we go. I'm thinking again as I'm talking to you. You could cut out a piece of leather and lay it on top of there and make that, clean it up that way. So let's see, here we go. Right, let me cut this. You guys know I can't cut a straight line, right? That's why I have to use the machines. Because if my life depended on a straight line to be cut, I wouldn't be with you guys particular moment because I can't cut a straight line. So there, look at how that looks. That changes the look of that just like that. $1.25. I'm having fun testing this out because it cost me almost nothing. So I can play around with this and test it. Just buy extra when you get ready to prepare and make this for yourself at home to do a project with. But look at how that spruced that up. I'm just going to use hot glue here. That gives it an even different look. Look at that. That gives that a whole different look too. That gives that a whole different look. Even outside of the paper. I like that. I think if this was in black with a logo crest on it, that would be really sharp on my dinner table. So I might go try to see if I can find the black faux leather paper. That's all it takes. You love the second one, the blue and the purple. So you guys, if you see that faux leather in the Dollar Tree, I hope these are some inspirations for you to try to create these looks. It took hardly nothing. You can use it with the machine or you can do them without a machine. This is just cutting straight lines, folding the leather over and making utensil holders. You can, I put card paper in them to give it some additional support so that it wouldn't be floppy, wimpy, because you can see this is a wimpy kind of paper or wimpy kind of faux leather, fake leather, but you can strengthen it any way you want and you can utilize it to just do just about anything that you want to make on it. If you decide to put gold foiling on it, let your gold foiling dry before you take off your stencil. There we go, my loves. Any questions? Thank you for coming in and enjoying the day with me. I appreciate you. Joyce Divine One, I appreciate you guys for talking to me in the comments. Wakwanza, I thank you too for talking to me in the comments. It's always better when we are together and when we get a chance to talk and love on each other. So I appreciate you. I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to pull this one out. There you go. 2 projects made out of the Dollar Tree leather. I let me know what you do, okay? Hit me up on Instagram, Classy Shade, Sharon Tucker, Classy Shade Designs on Instagram, and let me see your copies of what you do, or tag me here in the community. I would love to see how you make this your own. Thank you so much, my loves. Stay classy until the next time. I will see you then. Stay classy. Bye.